I had another question that I want to address, and that was on the fretting video when I'm gluing the frets down. Person watching the video, a subscriber, said he makes a lot of glue mash, and he was asking about my use of just a paper towel. Said that he uses a razor blade and he's got damage to the fingerboard and all this stuff. So I thought, I just don't make that much mess. And let's go through my process here, and we're going to look at a couple of frets, and maybe you'll pick something up as to what you're doing different from me, as to why you might have an issue with mess. Okay, first thing we're going to do is look at the glues that I use. Yeah, that's one of my favorites. I mean, you can get that down at the hardware store. You can go down there and see, this is the Ultra Gel. It has this, and it has the squeeze things that you can use on the side. I use this for archery too. That's why I have it. It's great for putting fletches on arrows. It has the Ultra Gel is an impact resistant one, so that's why it's really good for that. And I just have this long, it's clear. We're going to see it in action in a minute. The second glue that I like a lot is this one, Star Bond Medium, and it's black, so it blends in with the fingerboard. It's a medium, so it's a thick. It's not as thick as the Ultra Gel, obviously. Now, anytime you use a colored one like this, I got criticized for this one time. You need to shake it up because it's got a pigment in there, and you need to get that pigment scattered. Otherwise, it's going to be like squeezing mustard, and you didn't shake it up, and all you get is mustard-colored water, which is awful. So you need to shake this up. But I use these. I use a tip, and I don't like that much tip on it. I want less. So I'm going to get my pliers here, and I cut it, and I also try to cut it at an angle like that. And the angle just helps me control it. This angle is the wrong way right now. It's this way, but I'll turn the bottle over. I want this angle going across the fret, okay? We're going to see these both in action here in a minute. And I'm going to be using jaws. We're using 16-inch radius right now. I'm going to make sure I've got that about right. I'm going to bring this up so that we're going to look at the fretboard. You're not going to see me anymore. So, here we go. Alright, I'm going to have the camera here first, and I'm going to bring it up over the fret so you'll see what's going on. I'm going to do 4 frets. I'm going to do 2 with this and 2 with the other, just so you can see. First thing is you got to get this right on that fret. Okay, right on that fret slot. Squeeze it. And when it's this thick, I skip. I'll show you. Okay, let's come up here and take a look. Right there. There's not even any glue on the outside. I squeezed it, squished it right down into the slot. Now I gotta hurry a little bit because this is super glue. Tap it in. Press. Okay, let's take a quick look. There's not even any glue on the outside, but I guarantee it's in there. So I'm going to rub it just to be sure. But I mean, there wasn't even any glue mash. You know, how can I clean up something that's not even a mess? Let's do another one. I'm putting that right on the tip. And it's going down into the slots. I can see it. There we go. There's that one up close. There we go. Again, not even any mess. There's nothing to clean up. Let's see if we can make the black a little bit messier. Now, first thing you do with this is there's no glue in the tip. Do not hold this over the guitar and squeeze, because the tip will pop off one of these days and you will be very sorry. So bring it off the side of the guitar and let the glue run down it like this. Now you're ready to go. And I'm going to move this one out there. The stuff's thinner. This is definitely messier. Definitely messier. Which is why I like the Ultra Gel, because it really squeezes down into there. Okay, I got a little bit of squeeze out right here. Not really even squeeze out, it's where I didn't get it down in there. And I'm pushing really hard against the fret here. Really hard against the side of the fret. There we go. I mean, I don't see how you're going to get any better than that. I can't even see glue. So let's do one more with the black. See if we can get it messier. Sometimes use your other finger to come in here and guide it, you know, so it doesn't move around. I think it's more this flexible tip that's causing the problems than anything, because I can't really get it right down on the shot like I could the other one. So I think it's the delivery system of this versus this. I'm having to squeeze it, and this tip is flexible, so it's kind of moving around a little bit, and that's causing a little bit more imprecision here. You can see that one is a little bit more messy than the Ultra Gel. A little bit, squeezing out right there. But again, get on it fast and clean it up. There's no squeeze out. So again, I don't know how you can really get it any cleaner than that, but if you're doing something different than that, maybe that gives you some ideas about it. So, you know, there's a clean. I do like that Ultra Gel, you know, better than the black. I'm not sure why I use the black, other than the fact that I have black and the bottle's going to go bad before I ever use it up. So I try to find things that I can use it for, so I don't waste a bottle of fairly expensive. You know, this stuff is fairly expensive. So anyway, I use it for chips, and you just need to have some black along. I use it on bridge slots. When I fill in a saddle slot to recut it, I use this, because it's black, so it blends in really good, so I use it for that, except if it's a rosewood bridge, and then I have to have it clear. Anyway, and then when you store these tips, kind of bounce it back down, and it'll drain back in there pretty good. So, and then you take the tip off and throw it away if it does, you know. All right, that's the process. I don't know. Pretty clean to me, you know. So I just don't have any problems. I don't have to put wax on the fingerboard. I don't have to put tape on it. I don't really have to scrape it with a razor blade or anything like that. And just it cleans up good. So there's a quick one on gluing frets for you.